Jason's revenge on Sidwell goes awry. Anna forced to arrest him for crossing a line? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital GH. Spoilers suggest that Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, has revenge on the brain now that Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, alerted him to Jen Sidwell, Carla Rota, now living in Port Charles. Jason knows it's no coincidence that Sidwell arrived in town, only for Sonny Corinthos's, Maurice Bernard, penthouse to explode. Jason watched Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, get caught in the crossfire and almost lose his life, and he's not willing to just let it go. GA spoilers remind fans that Anna warned Jason against taking justice into his own hands. However, Jason is far too outraged to let this all slide. After all, watching his nephew, who has been more like a son to him over the years, go through all the pain he's gone through has been traumatizing for Jason, and there's nothing more cathartic for the hitman than to strike back. But if he does go rogue and attack Sidwell, could he suffer any repercussions? Depending on what Jason does to Sidwell, his plan could hit a snag. Will someone see the course of action Stone Cold takes on Jens? Could Jason get caught in the middle of a criminal activity by a cop or Anna herself? Of course, Devane would have no choice but to go by the book and arrest a friend. If this happens, Jason's worst nightmare of not being there for Danny Morgan, Asher Antonsen, would come true. Going to jail would leave Danny without a mother and father. Plus, as Jason and Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, are also dabbling in a romance, this could scare her straight into staying far away from Stone Cold for her own safety, and the safety of her unborn child. The only silver lining in a circumstance like this one is that Jason has Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, as an attorney who would likely figure out a way to get him off the hook. But that doesn't mean he won't suffer with some chaos and drama along the way. In the latest developments on General Hospital, Jason Morgan is once again thrust into a dangerous situation, one that threatens not only his own freedom, but the safety of those around him. Tensions have been building for months now, with Jason's pursuit of justice becoming increasingly personal as he seeks revenge on Sidwell, the powerful and unscrupulous figure who has caused so much pain to the ones Jason loves. However, Jason's vendetta takes a dangerous turn when his desire for retribution blinds him to the potential consequences of his actions. Sidwell has been a thorn in Jason's side for quite some time, operating in the shadows and manipulating people for his own gain. The threat he poses has been undeniable, and Jason, fueled by a sense of responsibility to protect his family and friends, has been working tirelessly to take him down. What started as a simple mission to expose Sidwell's criminal activities has escalated into something far more intense, and now, it seems Jason is willing to go to extreme lengths to make sure the villain pays for his wrongdoing. As Jason closes in on his target, things begin to unravel in unexpected ways. Sidwell, always several steps ahead, has managed to stay one step in front of Jason at every turn. It's clear that Sidwell's connections and resources run deep, and with each failed attempt to bring him down, Jason's frustration grows. This frustration eventually clouds his judgment, and he starts making decisions that could put him in even greater danger. The tipping point comes when Jason, unable to wait any longer for the legal system to work, takes matters into his own hands. He goes after Sidwell directly, making a calculated strike that threatens to escalate the situation far beyond anything Jason had anticipated. In his pursuit of vengeance, Jason crosses a line, one that even Anna Devane, the seasoned detective and his longtime ally, cannot ignore. Anna, who has always been sympathetic to Jason's struggle, finds herself in a difficult position. While she understands Jason's motivations, she also knows that he's crossing a moral and legal boundary that cannot be overlooked. The line between justice and vigilantism is thin, and Jason's recent actions have blurred that line to the point where Anna has no choice but to take action. As much as she cares for him and understands his desire to protect his loved ones, Anna realizes that Jason's methods are no longer justifiable. His quest for revenge has become reckless, and if left unchecked, it could have disastrous consequences for not only him, but for everyone around him. With a heavy heart, Anna is forced to make a painful decision. She must arrest Jason to stop him from going any further down this dangerous path. The moment of confrontation is intense, as Jason and Anna come face to face. Jason, still driven by the need to make Sidwell pay, is initially resistant to Anna's attempts to stop him. However, Anna's words cut through to him, and for the first time, Jason begins to realize the full extent of the damage he's done. He may have been fighting for justice, but in doing so, he has put himself and those he cares about at risk in ways he never intended. The arrest marks a pivotal moment in Jason's journey, forcing him to confront not only the consequences of his actions, but also the moral complexities of the path he has chosen. It's a turning point for Jason, one that will undoubtedly change the course of his future and his relationships with those around him. As he faces the consequences of his actions, Jason will have to grapple with the reality that revenge, while satisfying the short term, often comes with a high price. For Anna, the arrest is bittersweet. She has always been one of Jason's staunchest supporters, but her commitment to upholding the law is just as strong. Her decision to arrest him is not one she takes lightly, and it's clear that this moment will have a lasting impact on their dynamic. Their relationship has always been complex, filled with both camaraderie and tension, and this new development only adds another layer of complexity to their already strained connection. As the fallout from Jason's arrest continues to reverberate, the impact will be felt by all of Port Charles. Those who have been caught in Jason's orbit, Carly, Sam, Michael, and the others, will be forced to confront the fallout of his actions. Carly, especially, will find herself in an emotional tug-of-war, torn between her loyalty to Jason and the reality of the situation. She knows that Jason has always acted out of love for his family, but she also knows that he has crossed a line that cannot be easily forgiven. Sam, too, will struggle with the consequences of Jason's actions. Their relationship has always been fraught with ups and downs, but this latest development will force Sam to reevaluate everything she thought she knew about Jason and their future together. As she grapples with the reality of his arrest, Sam will have to decide whether she can continue to support him, even when it means standing against the very principles she has always Michael will find himself torn between his desire to protect his father and his responsibility to uphold the law. Jason's actions, while born out of a desire to protect his family, have now put Michael in a difficult position. He will have to balance his love for his father with his understanding of the bigger picture, and this will not be an easy task for him. As the story unfolds, the impact of Jason's actions will continue to ripple throughout the lives of everyone involved. Sidwell, still at large and undeterred by Jason's attempts to take him down, will continue to pose a threat to the people of Port Charles. The question now is whether Jason, with Anna's intervention, will be able to step back from the edge and find a way to bring Sidwell to justice without further sacrificing his own integrity and future. In the coming weeks, General Hospital fans can expect more twists and turns as Jason grapples with the aftermath of his decisions. Will he be able to find redemption, or will his thirst for revenge ultimately lead to his undoing? And what will become of Anna, who has always walked the fine line between law enforcement and personal loyalty? The answers to these questions will shape the future of the show and the characters we've come to know and love. In the end, Jason's story is one of transformation, a journey that takes him from a man driven by vengeance to one who must confront the complexities of justice and morality. His journey is far from over, and as the drama unfolds, fans will be on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating what comes next. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.